Justin and Hailey Bieber postponed their wedding ceremony again, while a new report states they're not doing anything to prevent babies.
Ooh, plus Justin Bieber also shows Chris Brown's support amid recent rape allegations. We also have an update on Chris's next move.
Finally, Gigi Hadid wants to work things out with Zayn Malik, while Miley Cyrus admits she wants a family. We're talking about all of these celebs right now in Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Happy hump day, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Devin Howard.
Devin, the first thing we have to talk about is Justin and Hailey, because literally overnight, they are no longer getting married at the end of next month.
These two change their plans, all the time.
Constantly. It's like, I thought we were really moving in the right direction. We had a date, we had a place, like I said, the end of February, beginning of March, we were doing Los Angeles. Hailey had bridesmaids, Kendall and Gigi, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, LOL, JK, we're gonna postpone this again for the third time.
Oh my gosh.
So TMZ reports that they're doing this again because people responded to the save the date and said, we can't make it, and they wanna make sure everyone is there. But I'm just saying, it is impossible to get everyone in your life at the same place at the same time for a wedding. It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. And also, if I were the one getting married and I was getting save the dates back telling that they couldn't come, I would be kind of relieved. I don't want all these people there.
Well, that's true for you and I when, a wedding is a large expense.
Yeah,
we're forking out a lot. Justin and Hailey, I don't think they're quite worried about the price tag. They're probably like, the more the merrier. I think it just kind of looks like a red flag situation. And they keep saying, oh, it's because of everyone's schedule. But I'm just like, at what point are you just gonna throw your hands up and be like, we don't care, we wanna do this, and we wanna show our marriage to the world? That hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet, but they are still married. I don't feel like it's a red flag. They're legally married. All they're doing is postponing a party, so.
Yeah, but we want the party. I need to see this with my two eyes. It is still going to happen. That's what a source told TMZ. Just sometime in the future. There's no definitive date on it yet. And now it might be a destination wedding, so that might kind of maybe help them weed out a couple people and, let go of some people not coming.
Yeah.
A separate source said that Justin and Hailey are not preventing pregnancy. If you guys know what I mean, put two and two together, get your heads in the gutter. Come on, get there. So I'm just saying that could also be another reason maybe why they're postponing. I just want to put it out there that the timing is odd.
The timing is odd. I've always felt like these two are gonna have babies very early on in 2019. And I was surprised when Hailey came out towards the end of last year and said, it's not on our radar anytime soon. It'll happen, but we don't have plans for it. But these two like to take things fast. They don't like to slow down. They like to move really quickly.
And we know they were waiting on that official marriage before they did anything. So I feel like you're right. They are technically married. They have the piece of paper. So I don't think it would stop them from having a baby. I don't know if that's what's going on. I would rather them come out and be like, Hailey's pregnant. That's why we're not throwing the party yet. We want to wait till that's, obviously she has the baby and everything. I just want more answers because I just don't feel any closure right now.
I don't feel closure either. We'll get it soon enough. It'll change 1,000 times, but it'll get there.
Yes.
All right, so I want to talk about this Chris Brown thing.
Yes.
It's exhausting to even think about. So, as you all know, Chris was arrested in Paris for allegedly assaulting a woman who went back to his hotel room with him. The victim said that the assault was brutal, it was violent, it left her shaken, and that Chris wasn't the only perpetrator. So, all in all, it sounds very scary.
Yes.
Chris was detained, then released, but the investigation is still open. So here's what we need to talk about now. Chris took to his Instagram to deny the claims. He said that the victim is lying in so many words. I mean, it was just very, very insensitive.
I will say, was it the best way to make a statement? It wasn't. When I saw him post the thing that said the bee lion, which he's now deleted. In my mind, I was like, oh, come on, Chris. Like, it wasn't already looking good, and now this just made it look worse.
So much worse.
But he is free. He is free to leave France right now, and I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
I don't know. I am always inclined to just not believe Chris Brown. Come at me in the comments. I don't care. I'm just like, this guy doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt after his history.
Yeah, he obviously has a history, but I just feel like there's a lot of factors at play here. that I don't know if I can fully sit here and be like, Chris Brown is guilty. I can't do that.
You know that I can right now.
I know. And Devin and I rarely disagree, so this is a big deal.
We disagree, yeah. I mean, I just feel like, you know, the victim, we have to give her the benefit of the doubt over this guy who has a history of whatever. I'm getting out of, like, we need to just get back to the story. We've actually learned that Chris Brown is planning on suing the woman for defamation of character. Crazy. Despite the legal battle, Chris is still getting to work. He posted a video of himself rehearsing with the caption, "We workin'," so he's clearly not too worried about anything. And then to just top this all off, this also really annoyed me. We know that Justin Bieber fully supports the singer. He commented on that video of Chris writing, "No one can touch you, you're the GOAT." So he obviously doesn't believe the allegations.
And he's not the only one. I was looking through the comments of that post, and there's a ton of celebrities who are out there, you know, telling Chris Brown that they have his back. I've seen T.I. speak to TMZ. Nick Cannon was in the comments. A lot of celebs are kind of in his corner, which is also interesting to me. I feel like if people really believed that he did it, I don't know why they would publicly support him in that way. But I don't know if it's like guys having guys' backs. I don't know. I just think that that is an interesting piece to this puzzle. And the fact that he's willing to, you know, file this lawsuit and everything, I'm like, I don't know. He's really creating a lot of trouble for himself if he really is guilty.
You know, in the Me Too era, you just have to be really careful about what
Everyone
you do.
does, males and females.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you have to be careful about what you do, who you do it with, what you say, and what you post. And I just think, I don't know, I think this whole thing is very questionable. I think that we really need to take some time to think about Chris Brown and his history, and not immediately.
You are not letting that history go, girl.
Oh, why should we?
No,
why
I
should
agree.
anyone?
Yes, no, I know.
But yeah, just give this girl some time to, like, you know, feel like she actually has some people who are supporting her, because it could be true.
Yes. Okay, last but not least, let's end things on a little bit of a lighter note.
Yes.
We're going to talk about, are you okay? Is your blood pressure coming down?
Oh, it is.
We're going to talk about Gigi and the Hemsworths. So Gigi Hadid actually wants to get back to being in a good place with Zayn. We know they split earlier this year, and she thinks that they can recover once again, and her inspiration is kind of Bella and The Weeknd. You know, they broke up, they spent a significant time apart, but now they seem to be stronger than ever. I don't quite know if Gigi and Zayn are at Bella and The Weeknd status, because they've never actually spent a significant time apart.
They really haven't.
You know, they break up, they're apart for a couple weeks, they go to each other's apartments, have a discussion, and boom, everything's great again. So I understand, you know, the source said that they have a really deep connection, that they really love each other. So I think Gigi is just having a hard time letting that go. I think Zayn is the same way.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I want them to get back together. And maybe until they spend at least 6 months apart.
I do think they need to take some time apart. If you break up multiple times over the course of your relationship and then you never give it the time to heal, you said it's only been a few weeks at a time that they're actually apart, you don't really know if you're solving any of the problems.
Right,
so,
and they had a lot of issues, and part of that was spending too much time together and kind of, you know, separating themselves from all the work and the other people in their life. So I don't know, I think they definitely still need some time apart, and they could even draw on Miley and Liam Hemsworth for some inspiration. They took a very long break, and now look at them. They're doing fabulous.
I know.
They just recently got married, and a source told Us Weekly that Miley is so happy. She is almost done with her new album. Her and Liam are doing great. And this is an interesting tidbit, because a lot of the times with these two, we always heard that Miley didn't want a family, Miley didn't want kids. That was a point of tension with her and Liam. But no. Miley wants to have a family with Liam, and I love these two. They're my favorite breakup and makeup couple, and I'm ready for them to have a baby.
They are very solid. I'm ready for them to have a baby too. I think they seem committed. They seem normal.
They have a zoo together, essentially. I mean, they literally have a gajillion animals, so they've already got parenting practice. Let's make it happen.
I want to live with them.
Okay, if you guys are willing to adopt a 20-year-old, right here. All right, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Justin and Hailey Bieber postponing their wedding ceremony again? And that report that says they're not preventing babies. Ooh, juicy.
And also, what do you think about this whole Chris Brown thing? Are you shocked to see that Justin Bieber actually came out and supported him?
And last but not least, what do you think about Gigi Hadid wanting to get back with Zayn Malik, and Miley Cyrus admitting that she wants a family? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.